Thank you. Today I'm going to share with you how to live a life worth remembering. Over the last 10 years, I've interviewed 500 of some of the most successful and unique people in the world, from Grammy winners to movie stars, FBI agents to Olympians. I also interviewed pioneers like Buzz Aldrin, Mr. Astronaut, or world record-holding swimmer Diana Nyad, or business visionaries like Elon Musk. And what I found shocked me. When you add up all their years of life experience, 20,000 years in total, they all had three basic truths that they intrinsically understood on how they can live their life worth remembering. The first basic truth is this: dare to dream. Now, a dream is not a goal. A goal is believable, reasonable, and possible. So if I say to you, I love cookie and cream ice cream from Creamer Streets in Beverly Hills, and my goal is to eat one less scoop of cookie and cream ice cream, usually very possible on most days. A dream, however, is something that's unbelievable, unreasonable, and seemingly impossible. When you share your dream with someone, they look at you and say, Chris, you're kind of crazy. So when I was working at American Express in New York City, on Wall Street, building out global sales presentations for our biggest clients in the world, I hated that job. And my dream was to quit my job, sell my apartment, leave my family and friends behind, move to California, write a book, become a speaker, travel the world, make a living from that role, and help others live their dreams. When I share this dream with people, they're like, you're crazy, Chris, that's not going to happen. But here I am, over 10 years later, living my dreams as a speaker, traveling the world, as a corporate trainer, helping executives and entrepreneurs understand how to build better sales teams and build better leadership skills. Over 10 years. This woman is a dreamer I deeply, deeply admire. Her name is Diana Nyad. Her dream at age 60, at 60 years old, she said, I'm going to do what's impossible, seemingly. I'm going to swim from Cuba to Miami, 110 miles in open water with sharks and box jellyfish, some of the most venomous creatures in the world. There are currents and eddies and Gulf streams. She tried 30 years ago and failed. But at 60 years old, her dream, this unbelievable dream she shared, was that she's going to do the impossible. And everyone said she's crazy. Second attempt she tried, failed. Third attempt she tried, failed. Fourth attempt she tried, failed. But on her fifth attempt, on September 2nd, 2013, Diana Nyad swam from Cuba to Miami 110 miles after 53 hours of swimming. So she proves to us that it's never too late to live your dreams. The next basic truth is this: death inspires life. I have lived a grand life, full of laughter, joy, excitement, and euphoria. That's how I start my own eulogy. I wrote my own eulogy when I was 23 years old at my grandmother's funeral, because I thought to myself, as a writer, what would I want to be said at my own funeral? I wrote my own eulogy, who's going to share the eulogy, the poem by George Bernard Shaw that's going to be also shared at the eulogy, the song that's going to be shared, the instrument that's going to be played, and the player that's going to play the instrument at my eulogy. I encourage you to write your own eulogy, because when you do that, you'll burn away all the things you think are important and focus on all the things you know are important. And what I know is that all of us are here to serve mankind. It won't be about focusing on death, it'll be about embracing life. A woman named Bronnie Ware, she was very passionate about palliative care. She'd focus on the last 2 weeks to the last 3 months of a person's life. And she found consistently the biggest regret that everyone had before they passed was they wished they had the courage to pursue their dreams and not the dreams of what others expected of them. This man, Johnny Strange, flying across the sky like Superman, had the courage to pursue his dreams. By 12, he climbed his first mountain. By 17, he climbed all 7 summits, including Mount Everest, to be the youngest person to do that in the world. Unfortunately for Johnny, though, he passed away 3 years ago at age 23. He would have been 26 years old this month. But though Johnny has passed, which is very sad, he reminds me, and I hope he reminds you all, to always have the courage to climb your Mount Everest. You have 42 million reasons why you should live your dreams today. That's the number of people who have passed away so far this year in the world, and we still have 2 more months left. 42 million people die every single year so far this year. That's the amount of people in Texas, plus the countries of Jamaica, Ireland, and Finland all combined every year gone. So don't wait to pursue your dreams. Don't wait to have more time to write that book. Don't wait to have that perfect moment to say, I'm going to quit my job or sell my apartment. Don't wait to go on that trip that will change your life. Because you'll be waiting your whole entire life. You won't be living your life. You'll only be dreaming about living your life. Because no one is ever guaranteed even one more single day of life. The last basic truth is this: gift your story. Your story is a gift to the world. I'm going to share 2 specific gifts with you today. The first gift, his name is Elon Musk. He grew up in Pretoria, South Africa during one of the most chaotic and violent times in history. That was during apartheid. He was beaten and bullied for being really short and being a smart aleck. There was a story where he was a teenager. He was sitting at the top of a stairwell at school, and his classmates kicked him down so hard that he was hospitalized. But eventually, when Elon Musk would stand up and grow bolder, he would move out to Canada for schooling, then move down to Pennsylvania for more schooling, then move out to California for more schooling, and in time, we would all know him for creating multiple companies, being a billionaire, and creating the 3 most successful companies in the world: PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX. The other story I'm going to share with you is my own. My very first memory as a kid was me looking at my teachers, people I respected, admired, and adored, and looked down at me and said, "Christopher, shut up." Now, they didn't say that, but they implied that, because they silenced my voice as a little kid, a 6, 7-year-old kid. Not only did I get punished for talking too much in class, I had a reading disability, so now I thought I was stupid, not very smart. And lastly, the most challenging thing for me was I was really short. I was the shortest kid in my class for every single year for all 8 years. And when I think about my life, they paraded me around as the shortest kid in class, where every single class, recess, gym, lunchroom, they would always put the shortest kid in class. That picture is of me at my 8th grade graduation when I was 13 years old at 4'10". For all 8 years, I'm looking up at someone and someone's looking down at me. And it was horrible. But like Elon, I'd grow taller and more bold. And I didn't just meet Elon Musk. I convinced Elon Musk to come to the worst part of town in Los Angeles at the largest shelter in the country called Union Rescue Mission to participate in a program I created called Mondays at the Mission, where we teach career and life skills for homeless teenagers. For a half hour, I got to interview Elon Musk, where he shared his story with our homeless kids. Your story will inspire the world. Your story can provide hope for the hopeless. Your story will save lives. I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm going to share one final basic exercise you can do every single morning to remind yourselves of how to have these 3 basic truths to live your life worth remembering. Go ahead and put your hand on your heart, please. Every single morning, may your heartbeat remind you of the dreams that you have yet to live. May your heartbeat remind you of Johnny Strange on that mountaintop, on the Mount Everest, calling out at you. Face your fears. Have the courage to pursue your dreams. Take that first step on your Mount Everest. You can do it. May your heartbeat remind you that your story truly is a gift to the world. Because with every heartbeat, may it remind you that there's 80 heartbeats per minute, 4,800 heartbeats per hour, 115,200 heartbeats per day, and 42,048,000 heartbeats per year, a number eerily similar to the amount of people who have passed away this year. So with every heartbeat every morning, may we remind you that someone, somewhere, right now in the world, a mother, a father, a brother or sister, a son or daughter, a newborn baby's heart has stopped. And while your heart still beats, make sure you share your story with someone, somewhere in the world who's waiting to receive your gift. Thank you.